So again, my name is Brooke Miles. I'm with Delaware Shoutout, and we work with all different types of social media sites, Facebook and Twitter and all of that. And I will tell you before we go into Instagram that I really didn't want to even touch Instagram for the longest time. I thought, okay, hopefully it's just a fad. It'll be the next MySpace. It'll go away because who needs another social media site? Okay, that's how I felt about it. But Instagram kept on growing and growing, and I kept on, it wouldn't go away, and it kept on getting bigger. So I finally took the plunge also and realized how much I was missing out on and how easy it was to use. I was surprised. So I hope that every single person walks away with a lot of good things they can use no matter what your level is with
first
Instagram.
of all, just the why of Instagram. We're not going to spend too much time in this spot,
But first of all, it is the fastest growing social media platform.
There are currently 700 million users and 300 million
go on it
Instagram
daily.
Is slowly aging. And when I'm 45, so trust me, like most people are younger than me, but still they're aging. So still I would say more than half are between 18 and 29, but you'll see that the other demographics keep on increasing and continue to. Instagram is also extremely easy to use. I was shocked about how easy it was to use. And there's a caveat on this. Engagement is 58 times more than Facebook. Engagement, by the way, is basically if someone is liking or hearting your comment, or if they're liking a comment. You need to ask yourself before you get started, why am I going to be on Instagram? Is it to boost sales or is it to increase brand awareness? You need to have realistic goals. Are you an accounting firm and you just want to humanize your brand because what you do, most people consider so stuffy, and you just want people to see that you're real people that other people can trust. Once you have the account, you want to make sure, once you have the account, it starts out as a personal account, okay? But you can switch it over to a business account, and I encourage every single person in this room to do that, because when you switch it to a business account, it'll have some of your contact information already there, like there'll be a call and directions and email already there, whereas with a personal profile, accounts with higher engagement rates are favored in the Instagram algorithm, and this is regardless of your number of followers. So what this means is that quality of your post is more important than the quantity. So you could have a lot of posts and a whole bunch of followers, but if you're not getting a lot of engagement with your different posts, when you create a post, it's not going to be showing up in as many people's Instagram news feeds, basically. And I'm going to show you how to drive up engagement. Okay, this is a huge thing I'm going to show you, so don't worry, but please keep that in mind, that engagement and anything you can do to increase engagement will help you immensely. And actually that goes with any social media platform, period. So again, you're on your main page, you click only one of the 5 buttons, you click the search button right here, and it'll pop up a whole bunch of suggestions. There's always a cat video in there. And you'll see when you type in a hashtag, you want to see how popular it is. In this case, when I did the screenshot, there were 29,000 or so posts with NetDE, which is not bad for our little state, okay? And just on Instagram, that doesn't include Twitter or anything like that. And again, we're going to talk more about hashtags, but I'm just trying to give you a sense of how you can search for, first of all, if you're selling products or not, actually, you want to lead with an eye-catching image, okay? Again, this is basically, Instagram is basically eye candy for ADD. That's really what it is. It's just people who just want, I'm sorry if I'm being insensitive here, but that's what it is, okay? So you just always want to have pretty pictures or video that starts with a really cool thumbnail, that type of thing. Let's say you have a sale going on with your products, make it overt in your photo. I'll show you what that looks like, and give details of the sale in the caption. So here's an example right here. So in this case, the image says 25% off everything, blah, 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 blah. So you can see how the image says that. Now, on Instagram, here's something that's important to know. You can't put in the description you put right here, you can't put a link. In other words, it says starts today at Compal.com, but it's not a clickable link, okay? But everyone on Instagram knows, that's active on Instagram, I should say, that's active on Instagram knows that you have to put, the only clickable link is really in your profile picture. In your profile, in your bio. So most people know if they want to click on something, they'll go to your bio and then click on the link right there.
So it's not as functional in that way as you'll find some of the other social media sites or any of the other social media sites. The most important part about social media, forget about Instagram or whatever, the most important part is the consistency and just being seen. And you know, if it isn't the perfect ratio, but things are still showing up nicely enough and it still looks professional enough, that's good. That's all you really have to worry about. Okay, so we're going to do a breakout session here for about 10 minutes. Anyone in this room who feels that they could use social proof, in other words, there could be a happy client who could, or a happy customer who could either, you know, hold the product that you sold, or, you know, there's something tangible that you are showing that you can. Okay, and just try to go into your tables of 4 and brainstorm, and after 10 minutes, I'd like to kind of hear, you know, what ideas you came up with for your industry. Okay,
like
great.
One of the suggestions was, you know, for us, for Sunday Breakfast Mission, having volunteers, like her suggestion was to use a boomerang, having people do like a high five at an event or something.